My name's James, and today we're going to go busking at Arc de Triomf. I'm not going to lie, this was a bit of a weird one. It was quite windy and some interesting things happened, but I'll let you see for yourselves. Let's get into it.
Good morning, buenos dias. I have arrived at Arc de Triomf. As you can see, there's a harpist playing underneath the arc right now. I'm half an hour early. I decided to come early to see if the spot was free and maybe get an extra half an hour in, if possible. But also, yeah, just so I could be comfortable and have time to set up and enjoy myself, not feel rushed. It was super windy this morning. It was gusts up to like 30 miles an hour. So I didn't bring my love notes with me because they were going to blow away. It's happened a lot before, and it's not good to be worrying about stuff blowing away whilst you're in the middle of a song, in case you have to stop the song. Usually people are really good and they come and grab stuff for me, but still it's not good to be worrying about that mid-song. Thankfully the wind's calmed down now a bit. I'm looking forward to the busk. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put myself. I'm thinking right there, but we'll see. So I just walked past the harpist. He doesn't seem to have a license on display, which means I might have to be annoying and tell him that I'm going to play at 1 and ask him kindly to leave because I only have this temporary license. We'll see what he says, or he's just kindly going to leave at exactly 1 PM and everything's going to work out. I'm also not sure whether to play sort of here and face the foot traffic coming from this way, it's more like an open stage, or to put myself bang in the middle under the arc, because people only really pass for a moment under the arc, whereas if I position myself facing outward, people are more likely to stop and watch. So I'm considering putting myself sort of in the corner here. I'm not sure, I am here twice, so maybe I'll try both. And if I put myself here, it seems I will have a bit more shelter from the wind in case it picks up again. Okay, decision made. As they're setting up this market over here, I'm hoping that this is going to be a Christmas market, and I'm playing again here in 2 weeks' time. So I think I will play facing that direction then when the market is on. But for today, I'm going to try directly under the arc and see how it goes. Let's wait for Harpman to finish doing his thing. It's beautiful. I'm really enjoying it. Built our home out on the slopes, our babe beneath, she lay above. How she haunted our home, how she haunted our home. You were a God in my eyes, above the clouds, above the sky. You were God in my eyes, you were a God.
So there's a few variables in this busk that made it less than optimal. It was really windy, as you can hear from the audio, and I'm still recovering from an illness that I mentioned in the previous video, and I'm just not feeling 100%, which is okay. There was only going to be 1 or 2 opportunities for me to play in this wonderful spot, so I decided to turn up and give it my best, give 100% of whatever I had in the tank.
Please just don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Please don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to.
Now, I'm also using a new guitar for the first time in this video, and that adds to a certain level of uncomfortability. It's a lot smaller than the guitar that I'm used to playing. It sounds absolutely great, I love it. It's a Maton Mini, really great sounding guitar, and I'm really grateful to have it. But it just adds to a certain level of uncomfortability. With a new instrument, feeling a bit under the weather, with it being windy, all of these things came together to make me feel a bit less in the mood in the moment. And I think you can see that from the busk. But it was a decent day.
I was too young to understand the flowers slipping from her hand. I was too young to understand. I was too young to understand. I was too young to understand the flowers slipping from her hand. I was too young to understand. I was too young to understand. Killing, people dying, children fall and hear them cry. Would you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love, the love. Here is the love. Here is the love. Here is the love, the love, the love.
You can follow me on Instagram. It's my Instagram. Instagram. You have Instagram?
Chinese people can't use Instagram. You know? 小贝的啊，咱们中国人用不了 Instagram。他这个小哥让我加一下他的 Instagram。
¿Estás en la asociación?
¿Perdón?
¿Estás en la asociación?
Sí.
Mira, yo te voy a decir algo. Este punto es de los sin papeles. Ustedes le están quitando el trabajo a los sin papeles, ¿ok? Para que lo sepas.
Pero...
¿Entiendes?
no entiendo porque tengo un permiso temporal de iterancia.
Sí. Todo lo que tú quieras, pero este punto lo hicimos nosotros los sin papeles y ahora la asociación se viene a meter para acá. ¿Entiendes? Entonces, para que tú sepas, yo te informo, solo te informo, no me quejo ni nada, que tu asociación nos ha quitado el punto a los sin papeles. Este punto era un punto que me tocaba a toda la gente que no tenía papeles.
So I just started playing Latch, and this gentleman comes along and he's talking to me quite directly. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, I will translate the conversation. Essentially, he's telling me that I'm kicking people out of their spot, people that don't have licenses, and people who live on the street and play there. He's telling me that I'm essentially kicking them out of their spot. It took me a while to really get what he was saying. I think because he came at me with quite a firm, borderline aggressive attitude. But I was coming from a place of openness and understanding. And also, there's my level of Spanish isn't the best. I speak better than I understand. Takes me a little while to hear people. So I started to understand what he's really saying, and it's essentially what Musics al Carrer, the organization that are in control of the licenses in Barcelona, are also trying to do in Parc de la Ciutadella. They will make a certain spot official, but not do anything with the people who play there regularly. So they just made this spot part of their organization without actually including the musicians who play there regularly. So I would turn up with a license and then be like, yes, I have the permission to play here, when there's people who've been playing there for 10, 20 years, people who play without amplification, people who play generally for money to eat, and who possibly live on the street. And I felt really bad doing that, taking someone's spot because essentially I was doing the same thing in Parc de la Ciutadella. This is where I play, and the police leave me alone, and it's kind of our spot, you know? It's my spot. And if someone just came along one day and was like, yep, I've got my license to play here now, you can't play here, I'd be like, oh, come on. Like, where's the fairness in that? So I really understood where he was coming from. And he wasn't telling me off per se, he was just giving me this piece of information so that I know, so that I can make an informed decision. Throughout this conversation, that's what I understood. He's very much like, he kept saying, para que lo sepas, which means so that you know, so that you understand, and then it's up to you what decision you make. But he's like, so you know, there's people that have been playing here for a long time. And then we got into a bit of talk about the organization and those things. Yeah, an interesting conversation and a really friendly, lovely dude. Shout out to Marcelo. At the end, you'll see, I say viva la música, because really that's what it's all about.
Están ellos nomás, es cerrado al público.
Sí.
No, hermano. Mal. Bueno, yo ayudo a tocar por ahí. Nos vemos.
Que viva la música.
¡Viva la música, hermano!
just wanna, they just wanna. 'Cause when the working day is done, oh girls, they wanna have fun. Oh girls, just wanna have fun. Oh us girls, we wanna have fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When the working day is done, all girls just wanna have fun. They wanna have fun. Man, I love that song. You got any requests? Shadow. She's a smooth operator. I need to learn that. I don't know any, sorry. Anything else? Blondie, I don't know any Blondie either. Keep them coming. I played all of the Beatles that I know already. Thanks though. And I'm learning Englishman in New York at the moment. It's like, it's not playable yet. Thank you. Do you have a song that you want to hear? And yeah, a request. If I know it, I'll play it.
Sini Insta? Tumbit zoom? Ah, yo tengo mi
Eric Clapton. Ooh. I do Red, Red Wine. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. It's UB40 more than Eric Clapton. Something else? You know Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan? No use to sit and wonder why, baby, if you don't know by now. There ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby, it'll never do somehow. When you rooster crows.
And there you go. That was my day at Arc de Triomf. A few people stopped to watch. I got a few requests, a few nice moments.
You're the reason I'm traveling on, so don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. There ain't no use in turning on.
Yeah, a few nice moments. The total was €38.46 for 2 hours of playing. Not bad. Definitely not the best. In the previous video, in the Sagrada Familia video, I think I made €128 in approximately 3.5 hours. So it varies a lot. But I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to play here. And if you saw the previous video, you can see what it's like when all the conditions line up and it's an optimal busk. And this video is a very honest, a very honest representation of what a day looks like when a few of the variables don't line up. It's still enjoyable, but doesn't feel like everything's in a flow state, which is okay. It can't always be that way. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. We'll be going to some other famous spots around Barcelona.
So don't think twice, it's alright.
So, just finished playing at the Arc, and whew, it was a tough one, eh? I was getting some good vibes from some people, but I was also a bit sick still. Yeah, it's been a dead, cloudy day. It's nice now, but before it was a little bit dead. So they're setting up right here next to the Arc, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to play next time in that spot. But I definitely wouldn't choose to play under the Arc again. I felt like just my direction, I felt like I was very blocked from connecting with people. It was more difficult to connect. Some people came and stood opposite me, and then like a bit of a crowd formed. That was lovely. In general, I think I would put myself here next time. But super cool. I enjoyed it. I had a bit of sun at some point, which was lovely. And financially, it wasn't the best, but you never know what it's going to be like. The variables, you know. One day here I could make not a lot, another day I could make a lot. So, yeah, I'm not necessarily going to put it down to the spot. There was definitely less foot traffic compared to Sagrada Familia. And although the view is cool, it's not as cool as Sagrada Familia. But yeah, something different. And anyway, that's a wrap for Arc number 1. Stay tuned for Arc number 2.